we're so proud to be the servant leaders at Chowan University now, and to serve the students and the faculty and staff. And it's just an amazing feeling to be able to walk on campus and know that you're home. This is where you're supposed to be, and it's an amazing place to raise a family too. So I think that that's also a part of why we're so attracted to coming back and being involved in the community, and the community being involved in what we're doing as well. So it's just a dream come true. Obviously the aesthetics of the campus are significantly improved, and so that is just remarkable how much it's grown up in just the 8 years that we've been gone. But the one constant, the one piece of it that draws us back, the people. The people are the same, and it's a mentality, it's a ministry, and it's about the students, and that's what draws us so close to Chowan University.
And that's one of the things that we always loved about Chowan, is that everybody worked together to get the job done, even if it wasn't your job specifically. Everybody pulled together to get it done.
And I remember Dunn Hall when it was being renovated. Dr. White, Donnie Clary, everyone. We were all in that dorm ripping out fiberglass and insulation, and and we had to get it ready for the fall so that students could move in. I mean, at that time, what president in the country would do that? And it's just absolutely remarkable. So I think that's the roll up the sleeve kind of mentality, that no one's bigger than any one job. And I think that really speaks to the heart of this institution.
It has a very homey feeling. The people here are very welcoming. And Chowan, just, I think working here and working in this environment and seeing that it is a family here, and everybody cares about everyone else. It's not one person above another, and it really became home here because of the people.
Yeah. Well, I think the greatest leaders are the ones that serve, and I think it's not only biblically based, but I mean Jesus taught us that throughout the Bible, is that when others see that you're willing to serve them, that it's for those. And I believe in very strongly, I don't think anywhere in the good book it says self before others. And so I think that that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to serve Christ through thought, word, and deed. And so, the deed part is being active and showing them the love of Christ. And sometimes you might be the only Christ they see that day. And so being a servant leader means not only acting the right way, but also saying the right things, but being there for others. And I think that leadership is not so much about pulling people, that it is so much about being right alongside and doing the hard work with them. Vacation, I mean, we love going to the beach, love taking some trips, whether it's a weekend trip and things like that, but we spend so much time around our boys' activities. And I look forward to those Saturday mornings when we get up and we know that we're going to be at the ball field for 7 or 8 hours. We're around each other, around friends, and seeing the boys enjoy their activities.
Yeah, I mean, other than traveling, when we'd like to travel, but we're at the ball field a lot, at the gym or whatever, which is great. I mean, we enjoy that.
And it's fun. I remember when we were here before, we used to host the women's basketball team a lot at the house for dinners. And that was an amazing experience. So I know something that we're really looking forward to is hosting a lot of folks at the President's home and really re-engaging, reacquainting ourselves with what we think is the greatest constituent we serve, and that's our students. The one thing that I've always have held on to is the idea of not being afraid to be great at something. I think there's a lot of reticence in folks today are trying to be great because it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of effort, and it's not maintaining. You're always striving. You're always looking at what can happen next. And it's not a narcissistic type of greatness. It is just a personal satisfaction and a professionally rewarding type of greatness that comes along with striving to do that. And I think that's, I think it was my major professor at University of Tennessee, Dr. Beidel, and she said to me, she goes, "Kirk, don't be afraid to be great. Do something that's different. be different about how you go about your business and treat people. How about you?
I would just say, don't be afraid to try new things. Be probably one of the things that my mom always reiterated when we were growing up. I don't like this. Or, how do you know you don't like it? Because you never tried it. And, there were so many things like that growing up and just in life in general, I try to reiterate in our children. Try it. And then if you don't like it, then that's fine. But don't just automatically. And I think that goes with interactions in people. Don't just judge people because they're different or.
Right.
Stay open.
Yes, be open-minded and try new things.
I think above all, the mission of the institution has always been about the students. And I think that's so attractive because higher education, the whole landscape is changing so much. And there's so many issues, whether it's government involvement, whether it's scandals on college campuses, but what you see a lot of right now too are people coming home to their institution and running programs and looking at that from that standpoint. We're so proud to be the servant leaders at Chowan University now and to serve the students and the faculty and staff. And it's just an amazing feeling to be able to walk on campus and know that you're home.